It's going to shuffle these cards up. Then we gonna get into it. Ain't nothing but to do it. After I pull some of my cards, y'all already know I'm gonna get some of that tarot, and then I'm gonna pull some girl, maid, woman, the high priestess cards to end this thing off with. But yeah, I shuffle off camera before I get on, and then as you see, I shuffle some more on camera so y'all can see what it do, you know. But yeah, let me shuffle these things up. One time for the one time. Oh, that was clean. Alright. Spirit, please. Seriously, here we go with this flow. Ugh. First few cards. Want to fall on the flow. Any more? Now, ain't that about a bitch? My my seat is very hard to get cards when they come under. That's some bullshit. Hold on, y'all. I might have to get out just to get these fucking cards. But hold on. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, I had to get those. That was about three. Whew. Well, damn. I knocked the whole camera down. In that bed. Oh, shit. That's funny. All right. Jeez Louise. Jeez. All right. Any more messages for the collective? I'm about to start stuffing shit down there so they won't fall under the seat. Seas be deep, deep. Any more messages for the collective spirit? Any more messages? Alrighty. See, they fell on my arm, but I don't really like to take them unless they come out. Any more messages? Um, okay. I wasn't expecting all that. Is that anymore? You keep asking me, is there any more here? Here. Hello. I don't know what that means. Okay. So, collective. You could be dealing with someone who is 21, or you could be 21 collective, or something could be significant in regards to the number 21. It could be someone's jersey number, or what so have you, or like I said, you know what it is in your life. This could be someone's lucky number 21, or someone, like I said, that you're dealing with collective. They could be 21 and they could be a drama queen. So whoever this drama queen is that you're dealing with, they could be 21. They could be dealing with a Gemini black man. This could be a Virgo white woman who is this drama queen that's the age of 21 dealing with a Gemini, and my hands is ashy. Yo, I don't know what it is. My hands always. Well, I did just dig up under the seat. Forgot about that. And we got group rituals again. So whoever this drama queen is, this Virgo white woman and this Gemini black man, they could be a part of group rituals. Hello, hello. What's going on? What's going on? What's go? I just thought of that song. That's what it reminded me of. Then we got a Taurus male. A Taurus male could also be involved in these group rituals. You could have an upcoming appointments collective, or someone a part of this group could have a upcoming appointments in regards to what I don't know. You know I don't. Oh, so you're a Pisces. Then we have attacking your kids to get to you when they can't get to you. So whoever this group is that's been doing group rituals, every time that they see that their attacks aren't touching you or getting to you in the way that they wanted to, they, excuse me, start attacking your kids. Then we have humiliation rituals on repeat. So this group, not only were they doing other rituals, they were doing humiliation rituals on repeat. So they could have done these rituals several times. Yes, I can try. Don't know if it's gonna let me. It doesn't really say. But yeah, you could. Yeah, you could sub to me. And then we have working with your employees. So whoever this group is that was doing these group rituals, these humiliation rituals, they could have also been working with your employees collective. Someone in a situation could have blue eyes. This could be one of your employees that have blue eyes, or someone that's involved in doing these group rituals. They could have blue eyes. You could have blue eyes collective. Then we have deep soul connection. So whoever this is with blue eyes, you could have a deep soul connection with this person, but they could have been working with your employees, involved in doing humiliation rituals on you. Whoever this person is with blue eyes that you have a deep soul connection with, they could be a one, well, you could be a one man woman collective. Whoever you are that this person sees a deep soul connection with, they could see that you are a one man woman. And then we have group rituals done on boats and places where you frequent by the water. So if you like to chill in places by the water, parks, or just like nature places that's surrounded by waters where you could go to the boat docks and get out in the water with your boats. These people could have been doing these rituals on boats. You could like to go to these places just to unwind and relax, and these people could have been around you because they know that you frequent these types of places, so they could have been around you doing these group rituals. Maybe it was easier for them to do these rituals with you being around. Thank you. And then we have haircut. So whoever this is, they could have a haircut, or you could have recently got your haircut collected. But I'm getting whoever this is with blue eyes that you have a deep soul connection with, they could have just recently got a haircut. Maybe they got a haircut for you, collective. I don't know. And we have toxic Pisces male. This could be a toxic Pisces male that just recently got a haircut, that's involved in these rituals that's done on boats. Then we have doesn't understand that no means no. So whoever this toxic Pisces male is, They cannot understand the word no. So maybe you have been telling them no in regards to something and they don't know what that means. They think no is yes in their book, collective. So if you've been telling this person no, they don't understand that. They don't understand it. I think that shit means yes when it means no. Then we have paying corrupt officials. So this toxic Pisces male, they could have been paying corrupt officials, or this group could have just been paying corrupt officials in order to do something, maybe in order to do things towards you and it not get out or them not have to go down for this. They could have been paying corrupt officials to keep this a secret, these rituals a secret. And then we have a toxic Scorpio female. So a toxic Scorpio female could have been the one paying off these officials. Or this could just be someone involved in a situation, involved in these rituals, involved with this group. Then we have an Aries male could also be involved. Then we have a toxic Aries female could also be involved. So Aries male and female are involved in this situation. Then we have listen to your intuition. So, collective, you may need to listen to your intuition. Maybe you've gotten a nudge about what was going on around you because you could frequent certain places and you could feel like these people were doing things. Maybe you had a nudge or a thought. Your intuition could have been telling you that these people were doing these rituals around you and you needed to listen to your intuition, or you may need to right now. Maybe you need to listen to your intuition in regards to a toxic Aries female. Maybe you've been around this person or you are around this person and, excuse me, Spirit is trying to get you to listen to your intuition in regards to this person. Maybe they come off as not being toxic, but they are very much so toxic. So they could be someone who plays innocent and they're not innocent at all. So it's a lot of toxic people here, and if they're doing group rituals and humiliation rituals, yeah, they are very toxic. And then we have allergic. So you could be allergic to fuck shit, collective, or you could just have allergies at this time. Maybe you need to listen to your intuition in regards to something that you're being fed. Maybe you are allergic to something. Maybe you want to really eat something, but you're allergic to it. And you know, if you eat it, it will be bad for you if you're the type to flare up, puff up, just have a bad reaction to this. Or, like I said, you could be allergic to fuck shit like I am. I wouldn't blame you for that. Then we have feels like you nag too much. So someone could feel like you nag too much in a situation. Hmm. But they could see forever with you. What? How do they feel like you nag too much but sees forever with you? Oh, that is so backwards. Get it together. And then we have Capricorn female. So this could be a Capricorn female that nags too much but sees forever with you, collective. Or you could be a Capricorn female, collective. Then we have single. So you could be someone who is single, collective. We have can't get you to sleep with someone off of impulse. So this group could have been doing rituals as well to get you to sleep with someone off of impulse. This Capricorn female that is single, they could be trying to get you to sleep with someone off of impulse. Maybe they want you to feel like you see forever with a person so that you go and sleep with them off of impulse. And we have obsessed with power over others. So someone could be obsessed with power over others. This could be a Sagittarius white woman who's obsessed with power over others. And like I said, this could just be people all a part of this group, all a part of these group rituals, these corrupt officials, or what so have you. And we have Mendez. The name Mendez could be significant. And we have pretending to be on the up and up. So whoever this is with the name Mendez, they could be pretending to be on the up and up, knowing that they have a hand in this, whether if they're a part of this group or someone outside of this group. If they're an official of some sort, they could be pretending like they're on the up and up, knowing that they're not. They're just downright dirty, just like the rest of these folks. But or like I said, this group, they could just be playing, pretending, not playing, pretending like they're on the up and up, knowing that they're not, knowing that they indulge in group rituals and humiliation rituals and everything else, paying for their secrets to be held. Then we have your wishes will be granted. So, collective, whoever you are, your wishes will be granted in the situation, regardless of what these people are doing. Then we have faithful. So, you could be someone who is faithful, or your wishes could be granted in regards to someone who is a faithful counterpart. Maybe you wish to have someone who is faithful, and your wishes could be getting granted in regards to having someone who is faithful. Maybe you could be someone who is faithful. So, yes, you deserve someone who is faithful as well, collective. Then we have redirect your energy. Look, I had it on both sides because I fucked up on us. Hey, yo. All right, so redirect your energy. So, collective, you may need to redirect your energy. Maybe your energy isn't in the right, you're not in the right space at this time, or maybe you're focused on something else when you need to be focused on something that's better suited for you, something that's gonna like pretty much uplift you and not keep you in a stuck place. Your energy could just be somewhere where it shouldn't, and you need to redirect your energy. Then we have musician. I can't talk right now. Musician. So, collective, you could be a musician or you could be dealing with a musician. A musician may need to redirect their energy. Maybe they're directing energy towards you, collective, and they're directing it towards the wrong person, and maybe they need to redirect it elsewhere. And then we have funeral. So there could be a funeral coming up, collective. You could have just recently went to a funeral or going to a funeral in the upcoming days, or a funeral could be significant. A musician could be having a funeral in the upcoming days, or this could have recently happened. Or maybe someone is trying to redirect your energy when it comes to a musician's funeral. Maybe you don't know about this funeral, and maybe people are trying to get you to redirect your energy. If you're getting a nudge that maybe someone passed away who was a musician, or maybe these people need to redirect their energy because they could be trying to send energy a musician's way in order for them to have a funeral, in order to bring a death to them. Then we have a gay male. So this could be a gay male that could be passing, they could be a musician, or this gay male may need to redirect their energy when it comes to trying to bring death to a musician. And we have a Leo female. A Leo female could also be involved in this situation, collective. They could be dealing with a gay male, working with a gay male. And then we have new love. So collective, you could be having new love. This new love could be a Leo female, or you could just be having new love, like I said. Or this Leo female could be having a new love, but this new love could be a gay male, whether undercover or what so have you, or they could just go both ways. And we have no one compares to you. So whoever this new lover is, collective, if this is a new lover coming towards you, they feel like no one compares to you, collective. You could have known this person since 2015, or something significant could have happened in 2015, or someone that you've known since 2015 could feel like no one compares to you. And we have 222, so you could be seeing this a lot, collective. Everywhere you go, you could just be seeing this frequently as of late. And then we have 1 to 3 months pregnant. So, collective, you could be 1 to 3 months pregnant, or your spouse could be, or someone around you could be. This could be a Leo female who is 1 to 3 months pregnant. They could be pregnant with twins, collective. Then we have using food. I can't talk. What the fuck they want me to say today? Using food and drinks to keep us asleep. So, yes, they could be using food and drinks to keep us asleep. Like on Instagram, I've seen some videos of how they're putting stuff in the drinks and stuff when it comes to the kids or what so have you. I know personally I've experienced that they've been putting stuff in certain drinks or what so have you, because when you've drank something for so long, you're definitely going to be able to tell the difference of it being off and not how it normally is. Like, you're definitely going to taste the difference. And I don't know why they think that you won't, especially when you drink something for so long. But they could be doing this. They could be trying to keep a lot of this, could be the system, the government. They could be trying to keep a lot of people sleep and not have them awaken to them true selves or awaken to what the truth is going on in the world. So they could be using food and drinks to do this. Then we have loves the way you touch them. So whoever this is that feel like no one compares to you, collective, they could feel like they could feel they love the way you touch them. They could feel like this was love at first sight, meeting you. And then we have husband. So this could be your husband, collective. Excuse me. Or this person may want to be your husband, or they could be someone else's husband. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Shit. This could be a Cancer male who feels this way about you, collective. And we have lied on the stand, but they could have lied on the stand. Maybe they could have lied on the stand in regards to a situation involving you, or someone could have lied on the stand in regards to this Cancer male. Or like I said, if it was this Cancer male, they could have lied on the stand in regards to something. Maybe they knew the truth, but they chose to lie about it instead. We have studying for a test. So, collective, you could be studying for a test at this time. If you're someone that's in school or some kind of test that you want to take, you could be studying for this. Then we have trust fund baby. So, collective, you could be a trust fund baby, or maybe someone lied on the stand in regards to a trust fund baby, in regards to a trust fund, knowledge of a trust fund, who the trust fund was given to, but someone lied on the stand in regards to this. Maybe they were studying, being tested, the questions that they would be asked on the stand when it came to a trust fund baby or a trust fund of some sort, whether theirs or someone else's. And we have heavily burdened. So someone could be heavily burdened. It could be this trust fund baby or whoever lied on the stand about this trust fund baby or about this trust fund. This could be a Cancer male that's heavily burdened, but someone in this situation is heavily burdened. Or maybe this group is heavily burdened in regards to someone who is a trust fund baby. And then we have making their way back. So someone could be making their way back. This Cancer male could be making their way back to you, collective. And we have forgiveness. You may need to forgive this person, or maybe this person wants to make their way back and ask you for forgiveness in the situation. Maybe because they had a hand in this. Maybe they knew about a trust fund that was for you, collective, and they could have lied on the stand, maybe said that you received this, or just lied on the stand in regards to who it was given to, or just whatever happened with this trust fund or who the trust fund baby is. They could have lied on the stand in regards to this person, but they could be heavily burdened because they did this, and they could be making their way back wanting forgiveness from you, collective, or this group could be wanting forgiveness for doing this, collective, and they could be heavily burdened making their way back asking for your forgiveness in the situation. And we have January. So this could have happened in January. There could have been a court case in January that happened where someone lied on the stand in regards to this trust fund or this trust fund baby, or something could be happening in the month of January. This could be happening next year. Or someone that's born in the month of January could also be involved. That is what? Capricorn, Capricorn and Aquarius, I think. I think Capricorn and Aquarius. So they could also be involved if that's nothing that happened in the month of January. But this Capricorn or Aquarius, they could be wanting to make their way back and ask for forgiveness. They could be heavily burdened. And we have Georgia. So someone could be in Georgia, traveling to or from Georgia, reside in Georgia. The name Tatiana could be significant. They could be born in the month of January. They could want your forgiveness. And we have fate. So this could be fate for this person. It could be fated for them to come back asking for your forgiveness. Maybe they are the ones that try to take this trust fund. Maybe they knew information about you being a trust fund baby, collective, and they could have lied on the stand in regards to this. Maybe they pretended to be you to get this trust fund in the month of January, collective. Or like I said, they could just be an Aquarius or a Capricorn. They could have done this in the state of Georgia, or you could have lived in Georgia, traveled to or from Georgia. But someone named Tatiana, like I said, could be significant. And we have toxic Aquarius male. So a toxic Aquarius male, it could be fated for them to come back and ask for your forgiveness because they could have had a hand in this situation as well, collective. And it could be fated for them to make their way back and ask for forgiveness. This Aquarius male could be in Georgia as well. It could be dealing with somebody named Tatiana. We have third eye open. So, collective, your third eye could be open at this time. It could be open in regards to this situation, open in regards to what is just going on around you, what's going on in the world. But your third eye could be very much so open at this time. An aunt could be involved. Your third eye could be open in regards to an aunt. Maybe this aunt knew that you were a trust fund baby. They could have been the ones that lied on the stand. They could be born in the month of January. We have you rather be alone. So you could rather be alone in a situation. So even though you're a forgiving person or these people want forgiveness from you, collective, you could rather be alone at this time. You may not want to be around anyone at this time. Then we have a Aries male. Aries male could be involved, as we already had in the beginning. Aries male and an Aries female. But an Aries male is very much so involved. Maybe they want to be around you at this time, but you rather be alone. Maybe they want to be with you. This Aries male could want to be with you, but you rather be alone, collective. And we have committed. So yeah, this Aries male, they could be already in a commitment, or they could want to be committed to you, collective, but you could rather be alone, like I said. Or this group could have just been committed when it came to this trust fund, or this trust fund baby, and doing these rituals and humiliating this person and whatsoever else that they was doing, lying on the stand in regards to this person. They could have been committed to this. And we have low on energy. So this Aries male could be low on energy, or this group, they could be now low on energy because they were so committed to doing this. Or they could have been committed when trying to have you low on energy, collective, doing all these group rituals. They could have been pulling on your energy. And since there's so many people involved, a lot of people in your energy, that will definitely cause you to have a low energy. You would definitely be low on energy, damn near depleted. So if they were constantly pulling on your energy, they definitely could have been committed to wanting you to be low on energy, because they wanted it all for themselves. Then we have blocking your platforms on purpose. So these people could have been blocking your platforms on purpose, collective. It's getting a little dark. Okay, so let me put that on. But they could have been committed to blocking your platforms on purpose. So not only were they trying to have you low on energy, collective, they could have been blocking your platform on purpose. Maybe they knew that you were someone that was very energized, knew that you were someone that pushed content out, like on whatever these platforms are. So you could have been very and involved and engaged in whatever content you were doing, or whatever platforms you were on. You were very involved and engaged, and they could have wanted you low on energy in regards to these platforms. Let me plug my phone up, even though I hate to have my phone on the charger line, but I refuse to let it die while I'm doing this read. We ain't doing that. We not doing it. All right, so we have no time for them or you. So maybe they wanted you to have no time for yourself, or you could have no time for them. They could have been doing this because they felt that you had no time for them. And then we have getting to know each other. So you could be getting to know someone at this time, but they could feel like you have no time for them, or they could have no time for you, or you could feel like they have no time for you, and you could have tried to get to know this person, or they could have been trying to get to know you, but they could feel like you have no time for them, or they feel like they don't have enough time for you in order to get to know you. And then we have Delaware. So this could be someone who lives in Delaware or is from Delaware traveling to or from, or you could be in Delaware traveling to or from Delaware. You was getting to know someone in Delaware, but they didn't have time for you, or you didn't have time for them, or that's how they saw it, or that's how you saw it. And we have cousin. So a cousin could be involved. And we have an Aries female. This is the second time we got Aries female. So we got another Aries female out here, or Aries female and Aries male is very significant in this reading. Maybe they are the main characters in this situation. Maybe this Aries female is someone's cousin. They could be your cousin, collective. Then we have 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. So between these times, 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., something significant could be happening, collective. Maybe a Aries female, a cousin could be coming to you, and within the time frame of 1 a.m. or 5 a.m., or maybe something could be happening in regards to this person between these times, or like I said, something could be happening with you, whether you or them, take it how it resonates. Then we have overbearing. So this person could be coming in, this Aries female, they could be coming in being overbearing. They could be coming in between these times, or they could have just been doing something towards you, collective, between the times of 1 to 5 a.m. being overbearing. Or maybe this whole situation could have just been overbearing for you, collective. And we have workplace. So something could be happening at your workplace that can, somebody must be. All right, whatever. I don't care. All right, back to the reading. So something could be in regards to your workplace, a workplace. Someone could have been doing something at a workplace. Someone could have been overbearing at a workplace. This could be a Libra male who was overbearing at a. And we have paying people to have arguments with you. So whoever this Libra male is that's overbearing at your workplace, collective, they could have been paying people to have arguments with you. You could be someone who's a bookworm, collective, or they could be. Then we have telling lies. So whoever this Libra male is, they could have been telling lies in regards to you, about you, collective. And that's why they were able to pay people off to have arguments with you. And we have Paige. So the name Paige and the name Beasley could be significant. I gotta write these on separate cards, y'all. When I start running out of cards, sometimes I be doing it both sided, but these bleed through. So the name Paige and Beasley could be significant. And we have too late. So it could be too late in regards to something, maybe in regards to um this Libra male paying people to have arguments with you. Maybe it's too late in regards for these people to get off whatever they were trying to get off in regards to this trust fund baby. And then we have slender. So whoever this Libra male is that was telling lies, paying people to have arguments with you, that was very overbearing in your workplace. They could be someone who is slender, or collective. You could be slender, but I'm getting, they could be. Now I'm going to pull some tarot. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. I can say I always shuffle before I get on camera and while I'm on camera. Oh, people try to stop me. Spirit, please give me the messages. Okay. That's all I'm going to take because that's a lot. All right, so we have the Emperor in the reverse, as we already got Aries out here twice for the male and Aries out here twice for the female. So there could be an Aries male. This could be someone who's an Emperor, or Aries female that's in Emperor energy, male energy. Whoever this Aries is, this Emperor in the reverse, they could be abusing their power at this time. They could be stubborn. They could have a lack of discipline, lack of control. They could absent father-child relationship problems. So whoever this Aries is, this Emperor in reverse, they could be having trouble, having problems when it comes to their child. Maybe they don't have good relationships with their children. They could also be abusing their power in the situation. They could be very stubborn when it comes to this situation. Maybe these people were following after this Emperor in the reverse. Then we have teamwork in the upright Capricorn energy. So they could have been working as a team with a Capricorn. They could have been learning something in the situation, or maybe this Capricorn wanted to learn something in regards to the situation. They could have been researching in order to learn something about the situation, maybe to learn the truth about the situation, maybe because someone was telling lies. Maybe they were listening to this Libra male that was telling lies in the situation, or maybe there was multiple people telling lies in this situation. So this Capricorn had to do their own research to learn about what really was going on in the situation. They could have growth in the situation after learning something, after doing their research. They could see that someone is actually hardworking. Maybe this Libra male that's in your workplace that was overbearing, paying people to have arguments with you, telling lies on you. Um, Maybe they wanted it to come off like you wasn't a hard worker, but this Capricorn, they could be seeing that you put in hard work, that you are very committed to what you do. um, you do cooperate when it comes to teamwork, determination, your goals. You could be very dedicated, or this Capricorn could just be very dedicated when it comes to researching and learning the truth. They want nothing but quality when it comes to a team that people that they want on their team. They want nothing but quality workers. If this is a boss, they could be someone who pays attention to detail. And then we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse is Leo energy. So a Leo could be involved in all of this. But whoever this Leo is, this Queen of Wands, which, let me see. I can't really find it. But yeah, whoever this Queen of Wands in reverse, this Leo female, they could be very aggressive, demanding, overbearing, nosy, and a bully. So there could have been a Leo female and could have been working with a Libra male that was overbearing as well. Or a lot of these people in the situation, they could have been abusing their power. They could have been overbearing. They could have been trying to bully you in the situation, collective. Maybe they thought they were bullies in the situation. They could have been very nosy in regards to something about you. Maybe they were watching you work, or just in your business in some way, shape, or form. But whoever this Leo female is, they were very aggressive at this, at being trying to be a bully to you, collective. Then we have pain in the reverse. So, collective, you could be releasing the pain and overcoming the depression. Maybe this situation had you so depressed because these people were trying to be aggressive towards you, maybe wanting you to be aggressive in the situation. They could have been very demanding of you, demanding of your energy, demanding to know your business, nosy, being up in your business. And this could have brought depression to you, or maybe they wanted to do all of this to you to have you depressed and low on energy. But you could be positive and optimistic and forgiving at this time, like we had out here earlier, forgiveness. So whatever this situation is in regards to you may need to forgive in the situation, or spirit is asking you to bring forgiveness in the situation. Have a hard heart. And you could be a Libra, or you could have Libra in your chart, or this is in regards to dealing with a Libra, like we had Libra male out here. So this could have been a heartbreaking situation, constantly getting stabbed in your heart. Maybe you're someone with a pure heart, someone with a good heart, and you were just constantly being stabbed in your heart by people around you, people you work around, people that was close to you, as we had what cousin out here. So this could have been family members, lovers, people at your workplace, all different people. They could have been stabbing you in your heart, and you're someone that's actually someone with a pure heart. And then we have foresight in the reverse, also Aries energy. So Aries is very significant. They very much so play a big role in this situation. So you could be gaining foresight, or maybe this Aries is gaining foresight. They could be traveling back home. They could be moving. They could have a lack of vision, or had a lack of vision when it came to this situation, or something they was trying to do towards you, collective. And their lack of planning and vision towards this situation may cause for them to have to travel back home. Maybe they could be losing a place, so they could be traveling back home, moving back home, because they lost their stability, lost their place, because they were emperor in the reverse, abusing their power in the situation, being stubborn, having a lack of control, and now they have to move back home. And then we have rest in the upright. Also Libra energy. So like I said, collective, you could be a Libra, or you could have Libra in your chart. You could be resting at this time, or you may be called to rest at this time, because this situation was very painful. As we saw, very painful. So you could be resting at this time. You may need to rest because this situation could have brought fear, anxiety, stress to you. You could have had a mental overload when it came to the situation, or everything that was going on. There could have been different situations going on, different people coming at you for different things, or what so have you, and you could have been overloaded by this and need to empty, relax, and rest. You needed peace and tranquility when it came to this situation. You needed somewhere to relax and find sanctuary, somewhere that you could meditate. Maybe this rest was needed for you to meditate on the situation. And then we have love in the upright. This is Cancer energy. So a Cancer could be involved, or this could be the energy surrounding you. You could be coming into a partnership, whether if it's with a Cancer or someone else, like we had new love out here before. So you could be coming into a partnership of solidarity, love. You could have be a happy couple with someone. You could be coming into a potential soulmate, harmony, balance, equality. Like we had faithful. Maybe someone wants to be faithful to you. You could be meeting someone that's like minded like you. You could be someone who's faithful. You could be meeting someone who's faithful. You could be very attracted to this person, and this person could be very attracted to you as well. Um, you could be connecting with this person, courtshipping this person. There could be an engagement of some sort. Maybe whoever this is coming into you, wanting to give you this partnership, they could want marriage with you. So they could want a deeper connection, because they could feel like they're compatible with you. Like I said, if there's someone that is faithful, you're also faithful, and they see this about you. They see that no one compares to you, as we had out here before. Got too many cards, so ain't trying to look for it. But we got friendship in the upright, and this is also Cancer energy. So you could be having a reunion with a Cancer, or this could just be the energy. You could be having reunions, celebrations. You could be socializing, going to gatherings, festivals. You could be happy. There could be happiness surrounding you. There could be a wedding, like I said, if you're getting married, if this person wants to come in and marry you, you could be getting married, or you could be having an engagement party. There could be a baby shower. We had someone out here was pregnant. I don't feel like looking for that either. But if you are someone that is pregnant, you could be having a baby shower collective. You could be going to some sort of happy hour. Like I said, celebrating, maybe celebrating that this is all over, celebrating something that you are gaining, celebrating life just in general, celebrating being happy, being able to rejoice and come out of a disheartening situation. And we have the Hierophant in the reverse, Taurus energy. So a Taurus could also be involved, which we had Taurus come out in the beginning of the reading. So whoever this Taurus is, they could be the Hierophant in the reverse. They could be challenging traditions. They could be challenging your traditions collective. They could be someone who is non-traditional, and that's why they felt the need to challenge yours. They wanted to have a non-traditional lifestyle and non-traditional relationships, but the roles could be reversing. Maybe they see that them being non-traditional isn't the way to go, so maybe now this Taurus wants to be a traditional person or into a traditional relationship, but they could be unruly, someone who's unruly. And then we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse as well. This is Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy, as we got Aries, Leo, and Sag in this reading. So there could be indecision. So whoever this Aries, Leo, Sag is, or this could be all of the above because they're all in the reading. They could be indecisive. They could feel like they missed the opportunity when it came to doing something towards you collective, or just missed the opportunity with you in general, or like I said, in regards to doing something to you, taking something from you, what so have you. It could feel like their talents is wasted, their potential is wasted. They could lack fertility. Maybe this is someone who can't get pregnant. If this is a female, like we had out here earlier, a Leo female who's aggressive, demanding, overbearing, nosy, and a bully. Maybe they like to bully people that they see could get pregnant because they can't get pregnant, collective. Take it how it resonates. So they could feel like it's a missed opportunity with having a baby with someone. Maybe they really wanted to give someone a child, but they can't give someone a child because they're someone who's infertile. But maybe that's just their karma to not be able to have a baby with who they want to have a baby by because they're aggressive, demanding, overbearing, nosy, and a damn bully. So, well, well, but anyways, now I pull some Lost Girl Made Woman the High Priestess cards. As said, Spirit, please give me the messages for the collective, Spirit. Any more? Damn, I hate when cards get all messy like that. Any more? Any more? Alright, I'll take that to bits. Yeah, that's more than enough. Alright, so we have spiritual awakenings something has activated you, collective. So you could be activated after this spiritual awakening that you've had, or you could be having this spiritual awakening now, and you could realize that it has activated something within you. Then we have celestial alignment, starseed activation. So this is what this spiritual awakening has activated within you. Celestial alignment. You could be a star seed. Then we have abundance collective. You can have a overflow of blessings coming into you. Like I said, you could be a trust fund baby. You could be getting paid from all the things that these people were doing from you to you. You could be gaining abundance due to your purpose. I say your purpose. So maybe something is your purpose, but I'm just looking at the card. Maybe some platforms that are being unblocked, you could be getting abundance from that. You could just be getting abundance from all kinds of places, all kinds of sources. So abundance could just be flowing into you from different directions. Then we have betrayed. Someone close to you is preying on your downfall. Beware. So, as we already know, like we had cousin, we had aunt out here. So, you could be dealing with a lot of families that work together with a lot of other people to betray you, collective. And these people were close to you, preying on your downfall with the help of others. And we have divine love, give and take. So you could definitely be having a divine love with someone, like we had partnership and all that, potential soulmate. So this could be a divine love coming into you, new love we had earlier. So whatever this love is coming to you, this could be divine, and this could be a give and take situation. And we have a higher level of consciousness. So with this spiritual awakening and this celestial alignments, starseed activation, this could have you on a higher level of consciousness, collective. And we have new idea, connecting, starting a new business, a new project, epiphany. So you could be having an epiphany about this new idea, about this new business you want to get started, collective. And we have dancing with the devil, taking risks, beware. So in the past, you could have been dancing with the devil, collective, or these people could just enjoy dancing with the devil, taking risks, but they may have needed to beware in the situation. Or like I said, you could have been taking a little dance with the devil, which has caused you to have a spiritual awakening. Maybe you needed to wake up. And we have planting seeds. What you seed grows. Make sure you're planting good seeds in good soil. So if you are bringing a new business venture, a new project into play, make sure this is something that's going to bring you nothing but good. So I wouldn't do anything that's not going to really bring in anything good. So if you're going to plant something that is of good seed and not bad. And then we have bonding. So you could be bonding with someone, having a reunion with someone, celebrating with someone. This could be a student of yours, or you could have been the student in the situation. You could have been going through a learning phase. You were the student through this learning phase. You could be someone who's a mother, a nourisher, but now you could be a teacher after taking your place as a student. And someone could be a student out here as we had studying for a test. And then we have anxiety. So you could have been in anxiety about this situation that you were going through. This could have had you worrying. You could have been in fear. You could have had trouble concentrating when it came to something that you were doing, when it came to a new idea you wanted to get started, get off the ground. Maybe if you are a student studying for a test, you could have had trouble concentrating in some way, shape, or form because you had anxiety about other situations going on in the background, collective. We'll take it how it resonates. That has been your read. Hope you guys enjoyed. Deuces. I holla.